Hi Sagittarius, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this October 2023 monthly tarot read. This is where we're going to look at the month week by week in the astrology, pull some tarot cards. This is a really good way to look forward in the month as well as once you leave out of the month. I always like to go backwards and look at the months that I've already gone through to see how the planetary alignments, aligned with my own world. So I think that that's really helpful too. But before we get into it, Sagittarius, thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes. Thank you for commenting and leaving me a great comment, but also many of you have really touched me with your really kind words, and many of you all have shared stories and things that are going on with you in your life, and I really do appreciate each and every one of your comments. So thank you so much. Some of you have said though that you haven't seen my videos coming up in your feed. Do make sure you are subscribed, but also hit that bell notification. It will let you know when I upload new content instead of just waiting for it to come up in your feed, because YouTube is doing some interesting things with the algorithms, and I want to make sure that you receive all of the content when it comes out. All right, Sagittarius, do take a look at the description box below. I have highlighted all of the important dates for the month of October. We do end the month of September with that Aries full moon on the 29th, as well as Mercury exiting its retrograde shadow. All right, Sag, let's get into it. 10 of Wands, that first week of October, as well as the Devil card, which is Capricornian energy there. You have the Tower card, that second week. I was also telling Libra, who also received the Tower card that second week, it's very fitting once we are into eclipse season. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning, but we are officially into eclipse season. We do have that Libra eclipse on the 14th, as well as the Taurus eclipse on the 28th. All right, you have the 8 of Swords in reverse. You have the 2 of Wands in the upright, as well as the Page of Swords in the reverse. And the last week of October finds you with the 2 of Cups and the Sun card. Many signs getting the Sun card, which I think is beautiful energy. That Leo energy definitely coming through here with many of the signs. And I think it's very fitting after you have so much energy in the we've had Venus in Leo for so long that finally Venus actually does move into Virgo on October 8th. So I think that's important too. All right, let's go ahead, Sagittarius. I want to pull an overarching theme card for you all. I think it's interesting also that we, not only is it eclipse season, but we will finally have Mercury moving into Libra on the 4th, but we also have Venus moving into Virgo on the 8th, Mars moves into Scorpio on the 12th, and Pluto moves direct in Capricorn on the 10th. So really big energy this month, in addition to those eclipses, Sagittarius. So no wonder you all got the Tower card, right? All right, so your overarching energy is number 3, recognition and reward. So beautiful energy coming in there. I love that depiction of the light coming down on his head, and it looks like he is getting some kind of honor, some type of reward, or recognition for hard work done. So this could be you this month, Sagittarius. So really be prepared for some type of not only recognition, but I also feel like you're finally feeling good about the recognition. You know how sometimes you receive things and you don't really, everyone else seems like they're excited for you, but you're just tired. I feel like you are just finally feeling like, you know what, I am glad that this happened, but whew, am I glad this is over. I'm glad that this portion of this work is done. And I definitely think that as you come into October, many of you all Sagittarius are going to be going through this kind of period of looking back over your life, looking back over these last 18 months, especially because we do have that October 28th Taurus eclipse. And I do think that many people are going to look back on all of the hard work they have done and realize that was a lot, and you're ready to come down off of the mountain with that Capricornian energy with the devil. Some of you have been holding yourself kind of like accountable for all this hard work, for everything that you have done, and you really haven't seen the fruits of your labor. And I definitely feel like that 3 that came in showing recognition and reward is going to be very, very helpful for you. But I also feel like that first week of October, when we have Mercury moving into Libra, you may have some communication from a boss or someone come to you and say, thank you so much for, working with that team. I know they weren't the easiest to work with. And I do feel like by the time you get to the second week of October, when we have Pluto moving direct in Capricorn and Mars moving into Scorpio, and then that solar eclipse in Libra on the 14th, many of you all are going to experience some type of tower moment. This could be with yourself internally, or it could be the people around you. For many, this will be like at their jobs, or major events happen. With you all, I don't actually see any kind of pentacles or anything alluding to work, but what I do see is this 2 of Cups, that devil card. I see like 2, pairs of people. And I do think that this could be more along the relationship route. It may not be necessarily someone who you are romantically involved, but this could be a friendship. I do think maybe some of you could be questioning some friendships that you have been dealing with, or just some close relationships during that Libra time, because remember, Libra is in that south node. Getting rid of toxic relationships is going to be really important. By the time you move into that 3rd week, Sag, we do have the Sun conjunct the South Node on the 18th, Mercury conjunct the South Node on the 19th, and Mercury moves into Scorpio on the 22nd. So really be prepared for you, ready to acknowledge possibly some type of information that comes in. And I do think that some of you are going to get some brand new information around this eclipse period. You might have to sit with it for a while, because it may not be something that you were it just came out of the blue. And I feel like some of you are strategizing on how to use that information, Sag. So really be prepared for messages coming from people that you weren't even expecting to hear from. This could be someone comes out of the blue and kind of like shed some light on some information that you needed to know. And I do think that some of you all are going to be having some type of relationship. It started off as challenges, but I think by the time you end October, I think you all have a kind of like a kumbaya moment, and you all come back together, and you all are good, and you all are friendly again. I do think that this could stem from that recognition and reward. I'm not sure if they were participating in whatever it was that you received a recognition, and maybe they didn't. It just seems like more of a misunderstanding, as opposed to like you all are parting ways. And you can see by the end of the month, it looks very prosperous for you. It looks like you're happy and you all are getting along again. That Leo sun energy by the end of the month comes through once the sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd, and we have that full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus on the 28th. So be prepared for some type of news to come out around that eclipse. So overall, Sagittarius, I do think that it looks like a positive month for you. I think you have some big news that's going to find you during this month. And I also feel like some type of recognition and reward could be coming your way. And I do think that you're going to kind of have a tug of war, either with yourself or maybe a partner or something, with that devil card around, maybe you're not feeling worthy of this recognition, but you definitely deserve it, Sagittarius. So enjoy the month of October. Do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I'll talk to you later.